Here it is, y'all. We about to do it. We about to do it. It's your boy Unique. Me and the movies. We at the Edwards, Ontario 22. About to check out BVS, Batman vs. Superman. Hope it's gonna be dope. I've been hearing some nonsense from people all across the internet about it being meh. But we about to get it in IMAX 3D style. Yeah, so I'm just hoping it's gonna be like some Sum of All Fears type such situation. You know, I'm just expecting it to be dope. So let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Here it is, y'all. BVS, Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Catching it the first showing, 8:30 a.m. When I should be catching some Z's after a long graveyard shift. But I said, nah, I gotta see this and just sacrifice a couple hours. So here we go. Batman vs. Superman. We catching it in IMAX 3D, y'all. So without further ado, got a couple treats, some water, and do what it do. Batman vs. Superman, y'all. Here we go. Oh, did I mention that we're seeing this in IMAX? And what are we seeing? Finally, after the tease from I Am Legend, Will Smith, thanks for teasing us and whetting the appetite. Batman vs. Superman, y'all. Here we go. And by the way, I'm Team Soups all day, baby. Get out of here, Bruce Wayne. Wear soups all day. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go. No problem. Superman, a thumbs up, but it is flawed like people have been saying, but I still give it a thumbs up. It's a thorough adult superhero film, so go check it out. Bam. All right, y'all. Batman vs. Superman. Just got out of it. I saw it. And my thoughts. Number one, I have to say that I wish I didn't see it the first showing at 8:30 a.m. after working a 12-hour graveyard shift. Couldn't help it, but moments I was just struggling to stay attentive. But it had nothing to do with the movie, because I actually like what they did with the movie, but I understand people's concerns and complaints. This movie is not like Man of Steel. I would say it's a step down from Man of Steel, because Man of Steel is pretty much a perfect movie. That's a beautiful movie. Zack Snyder, he definitely knocked it out the box with that one. Man of Steel was the Superman movie that we always wanted, and we got it. And this one is setting up something new, and we're just not used to the players yet. But I'm saying, give me more of the players. You know what I mean? I would love to see Batman in that Suicide Squad world, as we've seen the trailers roll before the movie, BVS. But as far as BVS goes, I liked the concern, the conflict that Bruce Wayne had. Ben Affleck. I watched that scene in the loop where he's talking to Alfred about the possibility of Superman being an enemy of Earth. I mean, that's just some beautiful acting in that moment. I mean, he put everything into that moment. Alfred was dope. Jeremy Irons, Henry Cavill was dope as Superman still. As far as introducing the JL, I kind of like the moment where they tried to introduce that with a little cameo. I won't say who because this isn't a spoiler review, but as far as the acknowledgement of the other metahumans, that was cool. It could have been better, but I'm not complaining. Because I just want to see them all get together already and see what it's like and see what it do. You know what I mean? Let's get together and serve some justice. Although, I mean, the villain of Justice League, I like that they kind of touched on it barely, but yeah, it's just gonna be all brand new for us. So hopefully what they put together is gonna be nice. Well, yeah, basically I can understand people's complaints though. People's complaints was that it's not fun enough. And you know, I would say Man of Steel is a funner movie than this Batman vs. Superman. And there's some elements as far as dream sequences or such that are not necessary, but they're there, so I guess stuff like that is what people are concerned with. And I can understand their concerns, but I'm open-minded, so I'm down to see what they're gonna do with it. My only complaint was a personal one, just me being tired going to see this joint. But for the most part, I really like Batman vs. Superman. I really would want to see it again, like right away, and really fully ingest it with my full attention. Yo, we back once again. So nice I had to see it twice. Batman vs. Superman, even though on my tickets it says just Batman. Biased. Anyways, let's get in there and check it out one more time for the second gestation, because I think there's a little moments that I missed the first time, being that I was so sleepy and everything. I'm hearing other people's reviews. Like, I don't remember exactly that specific little moment, so let's go check out those specific little moments as I'm well refreshed and got to sleep and all that good stuff. Your boy Neek, me in the movies. We back at the Edwards 22, Ontario. Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Let's see if we think any different about this movie the second time around. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it a lot. So let's go see if we can increase our feelings about this film. Yeah. Here we go, y'all. Batman vs. Superman. Let's get in there. Once again.
Jenny believes she found a loophole in the old illegal ground club.
Yeah, I saw 3 movies today. I got credits for each one.
Not a loophole, no.
Batman vs. Superman, even though it only says Batman 3D. Let's get in there. Oh yeah, here we go. Again. BVS. Oh yes. All right, so it's definitely a better movie the second time seeing it. The second time seeing it, it seems like no problem whatsoever. I really like this movie the second time seeing it. I guess the first time it was like just complete shock that you actually even watching a Batman versus Superman movie. And so you're kind of surprised by the things that they do. But trust me, once you got this movie at home with you and you're watching it over and over, there's no problem with this movie whatsoever. It's very dope, extremely dope. BVS, DOJ. Okay. Yeah. All right, so real quick, just briefly, straight out the theater, the second time seeing Batman vs. Superman, it's such a much better film the second time seeing it, after you're surprised with all the things that happen in the film itself. I really like this film a lot. There's nothing I can't say there's nothing I don't like. The pacing issues that I had before, I don't have them anymore. It's basically Zack Snyder just doing what he want to do with this property. And I can really appreciate that. I can really appreciate that. It's ballsy.
It's full of character. It's not what you expect. You know, just like those Justice League animated films that are so great, this is a great movie too. I have to say it's a great movie. At first I said it was just good, but I have to say it's pretty great. It's pretty great. It's Batman vs. Superman. The certain little things that may have been kind of stupid initially, you get over them the second time you see it. It's just a thorough film, and they could have just done it like Avengers and made it just like wham bam, thank you ma'am, everything you thought it was going to be. But no, they decided to, just like those Justice League animated films, give you a little bit more viscera, a little more just energy to it. You know, it's not just your happy-go-lucky affair. You know, there's some loss that happens. You know, yeah. Further thoughts later, but for right now, Batman vs. Superman gets a big old giant thumbs up to me. So go check it out. Don't listen to the naysayers. Go peep it out for yourself and make your own opinion. Batman vs. Superman. It was long awaited, but definitely satisfactory, I have to say, after the second time seeing it. It took 2 times to see it to really get there for me, but yeah. Oh yeah. 3 times a lady, baby. Batman vs. Superman. We doing it at the Rubidoux Triplex Theater. Triplex Theater or the Triplex Drive-In. Oh yeah. We doing it like that. We at the drive-in this time. As you can see. Oh yeah. Let's get to my car if I can find it in this darkness. Oh yeah. I ain't never did like this in a minute, but we seeing it at the drive-in. It's gonna be nice, my friend. So here we go again. Oh yeah. Oh, shit starting, y'all. Batman vs. Superman here at the theater. Rat Pack Entertainment provided the funds. DC Comics provided the inspiration for many years. Warner Brothers. Oh, y'all doing it.
Time before.
And that's Batfleck. Let's watch it, y'all. Let's watch it. Yeah. Yeah. Batman vs. Superman. Here at the Rubidoux Triplex Drive-In. Yeah, for the 3rd time I'm seeing this joint. And it's dope to have seen it, you know, the drive-in. Why? You know what I'm saying? It's like that. So, I think the last time I was at this drive-in was when I saw this movie called Let It Ride. It was kind of a grindhouse Quentin Tarantino presents joint with, I forgot who, but I forget the name. Yeah. The more times I see this movie, the more times I really enjoy it, the more times I really changed my opinion from initially when I seen it. Because it's just dope, you know what I mean? It's just a dope movie. It's strictly adult. The Flash, you see Ezra Miller, oh shoot. I see it in the credits. It's crazy. Aquaman, Jason Momoa, oh shoot. Ray Fisher, Cyborg, oh shoot, actually in the credits. Oh, POTUS was Patrick Wilson, oh shoot. That's crazy. Oh, sure. Patrick Wilson was the voice of POTUS, and of course, Carlos Gugino was the voice of the Kryptonian Zod ship and everything. So that was dope too. Of course, DC didn't have an extra credit scene here, which is alright because they're not trying to do it like Marvel. But they had one on Green Lantern back in a couple years ago when that was released. Oh man, Batman vs. Superman, y'all. It's even better the more times you see it. So don't let the naysayers convince you to hate on it as well and not come see it. Because I've seen it 3 times already now. So it's dope. Chilling in the drive-in, got your little treats that you can personally bring yourself. You know what I mean? You know, make it a nice evening.
as well. So yeah, man. I think the thing that's throwing people is the Batman dream sequences, the crazy stuff that they don't understand, and like the sorry, it's a spoiler. I haven't said this before. It's a spoiler, but the Flash coming through the monitor and all that stuff, which is a tie-in to Justice League Part 1 and 2. And that's from like the Flash Paradox series, I guess, in the DC comics. See, but if you're not really into the comic books or even DC like that, you wouldn't know that. And that's alright though, but I think that's what's throwing people. But it's still, regardless, the more time you see this movie, the better it is, because you just take it for what it is, and it's highly enjoyable. Yeah, gotta throw that in there. This is my ultimate commentary, yo. Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice is actually a dope movie. It's not lighthearted affair, but it's not all super quippy. It's just a nice, serious superhero grudge match. You know what I mean? And I like how I think I was ultimately right in my assumptions that it was going to be like some Sum of All Fears, where the leader of Germany was pulling the strings, trying to pit the United States against Mother Russia. You know what I mean? That film, based on that book. So that was not Luke Skywalker. It was Lex Luthor pulling those strings. So drum orchestra. I'm seeing that Sheila E. is in the credits. That is so dope. That's dope. What's up, Sheila E.? That's what you've been up to. Right at the end of the credits. I see you in there, girl. That's dope. Anyways, this is Batman vs. Superman, y'all. And it was very dope to watch this movie, man. As they show the credits of the music here and everything. So, yeah, I say it's highly enjoyable. But yeah, it was those sequences that I think that was throwing people. And that's understandable, because I didn't know anything about it until doing some research. I mean, you shouldn't have to really do no research. It should just be kind of like weird and interesting on its own, and maybe it will be to some people. But it's very much for the actual comic book fans. It's not for the general audiences. Well, it is ultimately, but it's definitely geared towards the comic book fans themselves, people who devoted that time to read them DC comics, and to delve deep in that DC universe. So that's dope that Zack Snyder is about that. He's really about that. So that's really dope. So not much more I can say, y'all. Have a good evening like I did for the third time seeing this giant at the Rubidoux Triplex Drive-In. Yeah, I got it in, y'all. So y'all catch y'all next time. This is your boy Neek, here for Me and the Movies, and we saying peace.